It's made for a very hot day on a summer. It's supposed to cool you down. Even for the kings and queens, couldn't eat it often. Hello everyone, welcome back to Jung's Table. Now today we have a Korean's favorite snack in summer. It's called Hwacha. And today I've prepared two versions of it, and the traditional version where we use this thing called omija. And then the second version is the one, if you like TikTok and into K-foods, you might have seen it. It's a strawberry milk Hwacha. So today let's get into those two and get into the history of omija slash Hwacha. So omija in Korean, O is 5 and B is flavor. So it's a 5 flavored fruit. And in English, there are a couple names, and one of them is like a magnolia berry, and another name over here is Shisandra. And Chong is syrup, so this one is Shisandra syrup. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. And then, as I said, you can make the Hwacha out of this, or if you have the syrup, you can make aid out of it, or you can also put it in like yogurt or Greek yogurt and eat it as a dessert. And this is made out of this red berries over here. So when you taste it, you will actually feel the 5 flavors: the sweet, the bitter, the astringent, and I don't know what the 2 else is. But yeah, apparently you'll feel all the 5 flavors you can feel. Actually, should I try? It does get a little sweet. I mean, outside the peel is a little bitter, and then inside it's a little sweet. And when you pop the seed, it gets like sour and astringent and a little bit pungent too. So I get where it got named from. And because of this beautiful color, when you soak it in water, it will get that pink color. So people used to dye things out of this. On top of its flavor, they also use it for health benefits. And some of them include like getting recovery when you're tired and fatigued, and better lung health, and yada yada yada. So omija, you can actually find it in historical records as well, and it goes back to 19th century. And then people enjoyed it in summer for drinks, or the Hwacha version I just mentioned you about. So popular that they even served it in the royal blankets. So first, I'll try the omija traditional Hwacha first, and then show you the strawberry, the more viral version. So first, you need a couple fruits, but I try to make it simple and keep it classic. What I found in the reference photo was it only had a pear with that chat I mentioned in the 호리과자 편. And so I'll just cut this pear and maybe only use 1 slice of it because I don't want to eat too much. Now this pear is Asian or traditional Korean pear, so it's gonna be quite different from what you find in foreign markets. So it's more round and it's very white, and at the outside it's more yellow. And Hwacha usually was for the royal class people because back then, of course, before the refrigerators were invented, the ice was very hard to get, and even for the kings and queens, they couldn't eat it often. That's how rare and scarce ice cubes were. Now I have the pear, and I'll just dice it up so I can use it in the Hwacha. Okay, so I've diced up the pear. And then this is condensed syrup. It's gonna be really sweet, and so I don't want too much of it. So maybe for this portion, well actually, it's not that sweet as I thought. So I guess you can put generous portion. And now of course, traditionally they didn't have this, but we're in the 21st century and I want to add Sprite to it. I got the Korean brand for the Sprite. When I was young, my grandma used to make Hwacha a lot, especially in the summer with the watermelon, and we always use the Sprite. So I feel like any Hwacha without this bubbly feeling is just wrong. And now because I don't want it too sweet, I'll add also a little bit of water at the end. And here is, I want to say the classic, but since I added the Sprite, I'll just say classic with a little twist of the modern version. And then when you see, it's almost just like any aid you can see made out of this berry. And I bet it also tastes the same, but imagine having like any aid, like lemonade or orangeade in like 18th century. Now I never had pear in the Hwacha, but it really goes along with this omija. Because pear is very sweet, and also it's very like, not watery, but it has like a lot of the juice inside. So it has a lot of juice inside, so when you eat it with the base, the soup, it actually makes a really good harmony. And yeah, you're supposed to actually like drink up the hwacha because it's made for a very hot day on a summer. So it's supposed to cool you down, so you just gotta gulp it along the way. Alright, and that was the simple traditional version, and now I'll show you more fun, more viral, and a version that we all like today, especially among the kids. The omija hwacha was more like natural sweet. It didn't have anything so flashy about it. It was just that tea with a little bit of honey or probably sugar added to it and that one simple fruit. But this is, first you add the strawberry milk, which is already far from being traditional. And then inside it, you can see I added a lot of different fruits, and you can see the bananas and the watermelon and some grapes and dragon fruit and another type of grape, the sapphire grape, whatever. And yeah, that's about it, I think. And also I put it in the freezer before I added it in, so like it kind of gives that like the shaved ice kind of feeling as well. And this version of hwacha, I think a lot of you might have seen it, and I've also seen it on a TikTok video from the Logan.
So icy.
He's a very famous TikTok creator, and he's popular for recreating a Korean dish with some twist or making it out of the ingredients he already has. And I saw him using the jellies in it, and I thought it would be a very fun twist to it. It's like a modern version of fruit punch. Now, as you can see, you can put like almost anything you want, like just how you create a fruit punch. And just the base is usually the strawberry milk or the Sprite I just told you about, or the Sprite with any like fruit flavored syrup. And then when you leave this, like let it sit for like an hour in the fridge, you will also have that fruit scent added into the strawberry milk. So it's like, you kind of taste like a strawberry milk, but it has that various like the mixed fruit scent to it, and especially the fruits like the banana, where it's like really sweet and the scent itself is really strong. It's like the strawberry plus banana milk all infused together. Let's try the jelly too. I don't know, the jelly, it's not bad with the milk, but because this is so cold, the jelly like hardens so bad, it's kind of hard to chew. So besides that, I would say it's a yes, but I don't know, I won't add it in the fruit punch because it's so hard to chew. No, honestly, I feel like this is more like a dessert, more for a group, especially when you're like a party. And the omija one is like more very traditional snack, very clean, and it's not very flashy and not very fulfilling as well. So summer drink, summer dessert, I would say. That same essence of the hwacha, which is like the cold food on a very hot day, and the customization of which ingredient you want to use. Thank you for watching today as well, and if you like today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and wait for more. Thank you!